ready for the coin toss. So, yep, there they go, announcing that. So, well, Shane, I was thinking today while I was getting all our notes ready for this scrimmage game against Stars Mill, I had 3 questions come in my head that I was asking myself, and I figured I'd ask you while we were on the air. My first question, last year we lose playmakers like DQ Wilkerson, Courtney Williams, and DJ Atkins. And I'm thinking as a receiving standpoint, because they made a lot of big plays in the passing game, who steps up and replaces that production this year? Because that's a lot of production that graduated and is now playing college football.
I mean, obviously, you've got Cartavius Bigsby.
Mm-hmm. He was the first one that came to mind for me.
Back at the tailback spot, Quay Hines. You know, he's downhill. He'll bust it in there. Telly Fanning. You're going to have to get some totes from Telly Fanning.
One person that impressed me in the spring game, though, was Dre Potts.
I
think he might be a guy that might step up at that wide receiver position because, Jacob Freeman played wide out last year too, but with him under center, you got to find some playmakers on the outside. And I think Dre Potts for sure is one of my guys I'm picking to have a big-time year for the Cavaliers. Second thing I was thinking about is who's going to take the majority of the snaps at the quarterback position, and how do you replace the leadership of Kedrick Ramsey? Because that's one thing I was told last year is that Kedrick Ramsey had the utmost respect in that locker room from all the players as a leader. And that's something I'm eager to see how it plays out this year with Jacob Freeman as the quarterback of the Cavaliers.
And it looks like it's, Jacob Freeman, Coleman, probably get some snaps there too. And last year there was a lot of several times where Freeman came in and kind of provided a spark, there at quarterback. So obviously we know he's capable of doing it. I'm not sure. I guess what the difference would be between Coleman and Freeman. Maybe the arm strength is a little bit different, but obviously if you have Jacob Freeman at quarterback, you don't have him at wide receiver.
Right.
So
you kind of got to pick your poison there. But if we can find guys to step up like we talked about in the first question, then we just pick up where we left off offensively. So those are just things to think about. Last thing is, in general, how does Coach Hubbard's defense respond after losing so many key starters from last year? I mean, think about it. You got LaShawn Terrell, he's at Western Kentucky. You've got Jonathan Leonard, tackling machine at linebacker. You got Courtney Williams, Kobe Jackson. DJ Atkins played defense last year. Those are just names off the top of my head. I'm just trying to think of any more.
Well, I would be curious to see, you always give us the what the offense has done during the year, what the defense has allowed during the year. And, I'd be curious to see, maybe the last 5 years what each defense has done for Coach Hubbard. Cause
that's something I could pull up for the opening game.
To me, Coach Hubbard is just he's a plug-and-play kind of coach. He'll find a way, and that number is probably – it might vary a little bit, but, like last year, they gave up average 16 points a game. I would be willing to bet that number has not changed a whole lot, over the last 5 years.
I'd say last 5 to 8 years, I bet you it's stayed between 10 and 17 points is where I would get. That's a good thing. I'll lift that up for the next game. So. But with that said, Shane, we got about 5 minutes till kickoff, so let's get another full break in here. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle 96.9 FM.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Talking with Perry Prather here from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, people are talking about y'all have 2 old goats or something. What's up with this?
I thought that was you and Steve, Coleman. No. But anyway, no, we do. We have this product that's for arthritis. It comes in a balm lotion. They have several different products, but it's a product that's called 2 Old Goats. We have sold so many units of this, Coleman. It is a great product. You do go by the store on Commerce, and you can get it at Hamilton and at Sawmill. But it basically says 2 Old Goats, and we got on the sign, come in and meet our 2 Old Goats. And So usually they come in and they think it's me and somebody else, I guess. But it's actually a product. A lot of patients are just, wanting it, and they're just coming in and buying it. It's unbelievable. So if you need something for some arthritis pain, aches, come by and check out the 2 Goats.
Come by and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing and Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan Moose Mapp, General Manager at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. I want to say hello to all my friends in Roanoke, Lafayette, Valley, Wadley, LaGrange, Opelika, Franklin, Pine Mountain, Lynette, Auburn, Dadeville, and West Point. At Glenn Smith, we have Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukons, Camaros, and a huge selection of the all-new Buick lineup. You can choose from over 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Come see why so many folks are buying from Glenn Smith every day. Massive selection, certified service, and giant discounts. Check us out online at glennsmith.com. You can see pictures and videos of every vehicle in stock. Prices and discounts are clearly displayed. You can do a credit app online and get pre-approved before you get here. And you can even schedule service online. Make the short drive to Opelika, Alabama and see for yourself. The moose is loose, y'all, at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're doing business in Opelika, Alabama. Y'all come see me and get ready to smile.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Live here in Fayetteville, Georgia. Callaway Cavaliers taking on the Stars Mill Panthers. I'm Andrew Caraway, live here with Shane Andrews. Both teams have taken the field. Callaway going to the visitor side, and Stars Mill about to enter, going to the home side of the field. The coin toss, the Stars Mill Panthers have won the toss, and they elected to receive. So the Cavaliers will go on defense first. Tonight, the Cavaliers, they are in their road whites with the silver numbers, with the black trim, with the black helmets. Stars Mill in the silver helmets, black jerseys, and white pants. We got about 2 minutes till kickoff. Just a couple of things to go over before. Callaway, obviously this year in Region 5 AA, will have a new member of the region, Bremen. They have joined the region, making it one of the tougher regions in the state, in my opinion. And your 2018 preseason poll agrees with me. You've got your 1 through 10. You got Hateville Charter, Rayburn County, Brooks County, the Heard County Braves at 4, Thomasville, Screven County, and your Callaway Cavaliers, number 8 in the preseason poll. So just some numbers to think about. So, but with that said, the clock's just hit 0 and it's game time. And once again, this game, this kickoff is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet of Opelika, GMC. And Callaway we are going to be going right to left from the press box. So Callaway is going to be kicking off the Stars Mill. Got 12-minute quarters tonight. I think this will all be full contact, if I'm not mistaken. So we will see what kind of rules we have here. So Callaway's teed it up. They're getting ready to kick. Stars Mill back to receive the kick. And with that said, here's the start of your 2018 season. Callaway kicks it off. And it will be taken at the 10-yard line. And looks like kicks will not be live tonight, Shane.
All right, good deal. And that was taken by number 11 for the Panthers, Joy DeLuca. So, and you'll have to bear with us with the rosters and everything for Stars Mill. So we just got them a second ago, so we're trying to go over everything. So that said, Stars Mill set up shop at the 30-yard line. They'll be going left to right, going towards that scoreboard. Right off the bat there, I'm looking at Quay Hines starting at second. Look, he's put on a little.
Yeah, he's thick now.
Put on a little meat. And there's a give right there to number 1 over the left side.
Picks up about 6 yards. So one thing about Stars Mill, Shane, they like to run that variation of the wing tee. A lot of power, a lot of veer looks. So it's kind of how Callaway used to play football a lot under Coach Wiggins. So it's not something his defense hasn't seen before. One thing I have noticed tonight too, Shane, that I love is the 25-second clocks in both end zones. Really, really helps the quarterback out.
All right. Again, wing T. They got a back offset to the left. This time they hand it.
Oh, good job.
Number
Good pursuit.
35. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss, and that's Telly Fannin, number 1, it looks like.
Yeah, Carson Kalen on the carry for Stars Mill, and we did a great job sealing the edge on the wing T. They ran a little motion to the right, try to get to the edge, and Callaway just shut that edge down. And that's something that Callaway defense has always been, Shane, is really fast.
And it looks to be the same this year, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, they look extremely fast on defense. So going to set up third, and we'll call it a long 6 for Stars Mill's offense. And let's see, we got a timeout, Stars Mill.
All right, we'll take a quick break with them. 0-0 your score here in the first quarter, 10:35 to go. This is Callaway Cavalier football on 96.9.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
It is the Bottom Line event at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange here. We have $4,000 off all in-stock 2018 Rogues, $5,000 off all in-stock 2018 Altimas. How about $10,000 off all in-stock 2018 Titans? Don't forget that the Titan comes with a 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Come see me at Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway, or you can visit us where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, on 3rd down and 7, Hunter Lawson fakes to the fullback up the middle, rolls to his right side, and was looking for a receiver. About 15 yards down the field, Andrew, and it looked like number 28 right there for the Cavaliers, Jalen Shepard, got a really good break on the ball and got his hand on it and knocked it down.
Outstanding coverage. And one thing you'll notice with teams that power run teams, you see it with teams like Buford, and when they pass and play action, generally it's a rollout, and they're going to flood one side of the field with a tight end and then a wide receiver just running a drag route right behind each other. And Callaway did a great job of defending that play.
Good punt right there. Coy Hines, fair catch down around the 28-yard line. That was number 38 for the Panthers, Michael Lance. Pretty good punt, pretty good hang time right there.
Yeah, great job on the punt by Lance. 2019 kicking prospect for the Stars Mill Panthers. So, and here comes the Cavalier offense, which I heard might have a little new wrinkle this year with maybe a little bit more tempo on offense.
All right, so it looks like Cavs are going to come out. Jacob Freeman at quarterback. And it looks like number 4, Cartavius Bigsby.
It's like a pistol set.
At the tailback. Twins to the left side. There's Gibb to Tank off the right side. He makes one guy miss, keeps his feet moving.
Jeez.
Picks up about 5 on the play, Andrew.
5 or 6 yard gain. Callaway comes out in the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left, and that was just a simple dive play off of right guard right there, Shane. And I thought for a second he might have broke that loose and took it to the house. It took almost half the defense to bring him down. So that's one thing with Cartavius getting a lot of the carries this year. You'll see is a lot of physicality from the tailback position.
All right, shotgun right here, Twins to the left. Fake the give to Cartavius. And Jacob's going to keep it off the right side. Picks up a first down and then gets about 4 more, Andrew.
I think we may have a hold in the backfield. I think maybe our pulling guard may be guilty of a hold, which is a good teaching moment is, that occurred well behind the play and really no need to hold right there. Let's see what the official call is. But that was a heck of a job by Jacob Freeman to escape the tackle, and it just shows you his athleticism and why he's so highly recruited to be able to break those tackles and was able to pick up a first down before the penalty flag. flag.
I'll tell you what, Jacob looks like he's beefed up a little this summer also.
Oh, there's 2 holds against the Cavaliers. One is declined. The other, I'm sure the one that was behind the play is the one that's accepted. So, unfortunately, a nice run wiped out by the hold.
Cavaliers declined. Block in the back against the Cavaliers.
So that is going to put the ball back around the 21-yard line now.
Yeah, big penalty. Big penalty. And those are things that Coach Wiggins will definitely want to, the good thing about scrimmage games is this doesn't count, but the tape and the kids being able to see any type of mistakes they're making, they'll be able to clean this up going into the regular season.
All right, 2nd down and 19 now for the Cavaliers. 9:07 to go here in the first quarter, 0-0 score. Trips to the left side right here, single receiver to the right. Looks like Freeman's going with the option right here, and he's going to pitch it.
I don't know if I would have pitched that.
To Cartavius. He's going to get back to the original line. Going to bring up 3rd and long right here.
Yeah, they ran a long option play to the left side of the field, and Stars Mill did a great job of stretching that out, and there was just really nowhere to go, whether he kept it or pitched it. So, be a 3rd and 19, and maybe try not to, do you take a shot here to see what you can do on 3rd and long, or you just play it safe punt and try to not get any injuries or anything crazy like that?
Like trips to the right side this time. Antonez Blunt will be the single receiver on the left side. Freeman out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops straight back, rolls to his right, wants to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Gets away from one guy, gets up to the original line of scrimmage.
Nice run.
Up to around the 30-yard line, brings up 4th down and about 10.
Yeah, like you said, unfortunately, it brings up 4th and 10, which shows you, the penalties can just be so costly right there. You go from being 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line to being, 2nd and 19, way backed up. And, Jacob's shown some flashes of his athleticism and really excited to see what he can do this year. So, Cavaliers lined up to punt.
It's like Nathan Saps lined up back there to handle the punting.
Let's see what he can do.
There's a snap. There's a punt, line drive, punt. Fair caught down around the 34-yard line. So about a 36, 37-yard punt there from Nathan. And that's another weapon we had last year. We had a really good place kicker.
Game.
Yeah, really good kicking game last year.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too, if Nathan's going to punt, too, is you want to see him get that hang time a little better. You kick those line drives, and it allows the other team to set up the return, and they can take advantage and score.
All right, 7:35 to go now here in the first quarter. Stars Mill with the football on their own 35-yard line.
They're back in that wing set, Shane.
Boy, it's tight in there, huh?
Yep, very.
There's a snap, fake the motion, give to the tailback.
Good pursuit by the defense.
He gets about 2 yards, and like you said, everybody just kind of going to the
Might
ball.
be a fumble on the play, Shane. No, he was down. He was down.
See number 99, Tyreek Andrews in there.
Big old boy.
Yeah, that's a good-looking kid there.
I thought that was kind of a deep spot to hand off to the fullback in that kind of a situation, too, because those quick-hit fullback traps, you kind of want to give it to him right at the line of scrimmage so he can squirt forward. The play kind of took a long time to develop for Stars Mill. But great job by Callaway on pursuing that play. Minimal gain on the play.
2nd down and 8 here. Again, wing T look. Got a single receiver out to the right side, wing right. I give the buck sweep there off the right side, and he gets about a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 here for the Panthers.
And I've noticed, too, Shane, with this team is you see a lot of teams that don't have a lot of size on the offensive line will run a wing T or something like that, something that does require a lot of size to block. But that's one thing I have noticed with Callaway's defensive line seems to be winning the battle up front right now. And Callaway's defensive line just kind of dwarfs their offensive line, too. It's kind of crazy to see in person.
Yeah, they got a lot of good-looking kids this year on that defensive front for the Cavaliers. Fakes a give to the fullback.
Oh, fumble.
To pitch the option to the right side and actually pitches it out of bounds, Andrew.
Yeah, I think that'll be about a 5-yard loss on the play. They went a little veer action. They faked to the fullback and rolled out to the right side. And quarterback didn't have a whole lot of room to work with, and fortunately for them, the running back fumbled out of bounds. But Brings up 4th and 10 and another 3 and out for the Callaway defense.
All right, in the punt, number 38 for the Panthers, Michael Lance. Looks like Quay Hines will be back deep again, standing around the Callaway 27, 28-yard line.
It looks like Quay's been doing his squats this offseason. Good Lord.
All right, 6:04 to go here in the first. There's a snap. There's a punt. Again, a
good
big, high spiraling punt.
Great punt.
Bounces down around the 32, but it takes a Callaway bounce out to the 37. So we'll take a quick break. 0-0 your score here. 6 minutes to go in the first. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Hey, it's T.O.D.D., Todd Parrish, Kia LaGrange. A big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff to Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand-new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax and title. See Kia LaGrange. Complete details.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
There's a handoff to Cartavius off the right side. He makes a guy miss in the backfield and then dances around, gets about 7 yards, but there's a flag, Andrew. Looks like another hold against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's something we really need to clean up because, going into the preseason, you're playing a team like Opelika to start with, and you got 2 big rivalry games with LaGrange and Troop. And I tell you what, last night Troop looked sharp against Northside. They put up some points. Their new quarterback.
Kobe stepped right in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Did a great job stepping in for Montez Crowe. So that'll be a huge, huge battle for the Cavaliers coming up. So just want to take a minute and give a shout-out to my parents listening and watching us all the way down in Palmdale, California, tuning in to watch the Cavaliers play. So we appreciate that.
Always. She's our biggest supporter.
Biggest.
There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius. He's got
a nice
a little
hole.
room right there. He cuts it back up in the middle of the field.
Wow.
Gets up to about the 43.
Wow. That was just all power right there. And one thing Cartavius has been the past 2 seasons for Callaway has been the power back. He's been that guy that just does not go down on first contact. DJ could break your ankles, just running around and doing what he did. And then Cartavius kind of just runs you slap over. So Cartavius looking really good early, or shall we call him Tank.
All right, twins to the right. Cartavius in the backfield with Freeman. There's a snap. Give to Tank off the right side. He's just looking for some room.
You got
to get what you can get and get down there.
Yeah, just trying to make a play and went from being a 3rd and maybe 2, little shotgun dive off of right tackle. Breaks loose, tries to reverse field, ends up losing about 6 yards on the play. So you go from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 8. So just got to, like you said, sometimes you just got to eat it. Like Coach Hubbard liked to say in baseball, if don't make a bad play worse. Sometimes you just, it looks good to throw that ball across the diamond, try to throw them out. Sometimes you just got to eat it and live to play another out.
All right, here comes the Cavs to the line. Trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Again, Freeman and Cartavius in the backfield. There's a snap. Freeman drops back, wants to throw, throws across the middle of the field, and he had a man, and that was number 16, Marcus Mormon.
That was a good ball. That was a little.
Could not come down with the catch.
A little behind him, a little drag route by the slot receiver, and I thought Jacob did a pretty decent job. Jacob's not very tall, too.
Or was it Dre Potts or was it
16?
Okay, it was Marcus Mormon then.
Marcus Mormon, yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad little throw, a little behind him, but I think, to be fair to Jacob, that ball's got to be caught.
All right, Nathan in the punt now for the Cavaliers. He's standing around the Callaway 22. He will be punting to the Panthers return man. Looks like number 12 down there, Sean King, standing around the 30-yard line. And he's going to fair catch it around the 28. So Battle of field position here early for the Cavaliers, Andrew.
Yeah, early, about 4 minutes left in this first quarter. 0-0 ball game, and Callaway Cavaliers out of Region 5 AA standing toe-to-toe with 5A Stars Mill Panthers. So see if we can't get a little offense picking up. So
you just like in years past, man, we're just sitting there and waiting on somebody to make a play, and then everybody thinks, well, okay, it's okay to make a play. So let's all start making a play.
Let's all do it. Yeah, it's contagious.
All right, here's a wing look again from Stars Mill. This time the quarterback drops back, wants to throw.
See another flood. They're flooding.
Rolling to his left, looking. Now he just dumps it off. And he could not connect with his receiver there up around the 40-yard line. Pass falls incomplete.
And that's one thing to watch tonight. Anytime there's play action, there's no go routes. No one's going downfield. It's all flooding to whichever side the quarterback's rolling out to. So if you see those receivers flooding the zone, those DBs got to know you got to get on your horse, get on your man right there, because, one thing that made Buford so good for so long, they could run that power play over and over and over, then they'd hit you with that rollout, and that tight end would just rumble 30 or 40 yards downfield.
All right, again, here's that wing look, single receiver to the right side. Comes a buck sweep. There's a toss to the tailback. Ooh. He's hit hard around the 35-yard line.
Who was that? That was Telly.
Number one, Telly Fanning for the Cavaliers.
Nice hit. He's been one of my favorite players since we started doing this back in 2016. I believe he had those knee injuries.
He did.
And he has just played well each and every year. And incredible hit right there by Telly Fanning. He's going to pick up the first down if he didn't make that hit. So 3rd and 4. Be interesting call. You're kind of in between that run and pass, so we'll see what Stars Mill chooses to do.
All right, here they come to the line now. 3:17 to go here in the first quarter. There's a snap, give to the fullback, and he gets about a yard.
Good job by the Callaway defense, but that's exactly what I was trying to talk about earlier, Shane, was you see how they get the fullback the ball quick there. Callaway did a great job of penetrating, getting to him, but the play before that, they handed it to him like 3 or 4 yards deep, and that was a little confusing on my end of why they would do that to fullback. But another 3 and out by the Callaway defense. So I guess one of our 3 questions has been answered, Shane. Would this defense look anything like last year? And I say so far, yes.
All right, Quay Hines back to receive the punt. He stands at the 25 and again, just a booming punt. Bounces out of bounds around the 30-yard line. And that's number 38 right there, Michael Lance. He's a senior this year. Let's take a quick break, 0-0 your score, 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Talking with Perry Prather here from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, I know that some people out there might find themselves without a pharmacist, or maybe their pharmacy has done something else and they're not available to them anymore, and they've got to make some decisions. And y'all really work hard to earn people's business.
If you find yourself needing a pharmacy home, and we're one of the few last independents available out there, and we treat you like family. We'd love to have you earn your business. Come in. All of our pharmacists are from here in LaGrange. Probably most of us all grew up in LaGrange. If you looking for a pharmacy, we'd love to have you. We deliver. We can cater to you. If you're having trouble taking your medicine, we have packaging available. Several options on that to help organize your medicine. Sync program to help get your medicine for you when you need it without running out. And we also deliver. So with those things available, just give us a shot. Come by and give us a chance to earn your business.
Come see your hometown pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing. Holmes Pharmacy, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, Cartavis Bigsby gets the offense going here with 1:42 to go here in the first quarter, and breaks one for about 25 yards and gets into Panther territory.
Yes, that's up a 1st and 10 from the Panther 46-yard line, and it's nice to see Cartavius gets going. I think this is that freshman or sophomore, number 27, Dixon.
Freeman rolls to his right, hits the tight end, or that was a fullback out in the flats.
Way to finish a run.
Well, I tell you what, those number 10s, they look the same every year for the Cavaliers.
I know. It just reminds me of when I played Therius Tigner. You didn't want to see him coming down the middle with that football. So, good way to finish the run right there. I think that was number 10, Jabari Smith? Jabari Smith. Heck of a way to finish the run right there.
Looks like you got Charlie Dixon at tailback right now.
I like to call him Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. He's bigger than the quarterback. Look at that. He's huge.
There's a snap, and there's a give to Charlie, and he bounces it off the right side.
Oh, don't call a hold there.
And it looks like they are going to call a hold. He had about 9 yards on the play. And again, Andrew, it was behind the play. Just some, careless mistake there.
And I made a promise to myself I wasn't going to be too mean this year to the officials or anything like that. But one thing you hate to see as a coach is holding behind once the ball carrier gets by you. I mean, there's no point. Just let go. There's no point. But also, too, you'd like to see
the referees looking in front of the play.
Being in front, yeah. Because if you hold behind it, it don't matter. I mean, you could hold that guy and hold him on the ground. It ain't going to matter. You got to watch what's going on in front of that play. But nonetheless, that's 3 holds in this quarter. And, Coach Wiggins definitely is going to want to clean that up before we play Opelika.
All right, so we go from probably having 2nd and 1. Now we've got a first down, and I'm guessing about
25.
13. I'm sorry, about 24 right here.
Yeah, and see, that's like last drive. You got a really nice run, set up a 2nd and short, and instead you get a holding penalty. Now you get 1st and 25.
And there's Cartavius on the jet. They fake it.
Whoa.
Freeman keeps it, bounces it off the right side. And look at Cartavius out here by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Jake. He got around the end right there, and, man, I thought if he had gotten maybe one more block, he could have broke it to the outside and maybe picked up the first down, but picked up a nice chunk of change right there, so that'll bring up a 2nd, and we'll call it, 16?
Second and
down
18. And about 18 right here. Here comes Cavs to the line now, and looks like number 22, Lamarcio Brooks, in at receiver. Twins to the left side. A pistol set right here. There's a snap.
Cartavius on the wheel route.
On a wheel route. Jacob pulls it down.
Good check down.
Now he throws it to number 8, T. Bonner. And he rumbles up forward close. He's going to be about a yard short. Andrew,
yeah, great job by T. Bonner. And I tell you what, they wanted that wheel route at first. They went to Cartavius on the right side, but Jacob Freeman did a great job. And this is probably what helped him win this quarterback competition, is he checked down to the safe throw and was able to pick up a huge chunk of yards thrown underneath to running back.
All right, so Callaway moving the football a little bit here. Ends the first quarter 0-0. Callaway Cavaliers taking on the Stars Mill Panthers over here in Fayetteville, Georgia. We'll take a full break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Hey, it's T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. A big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff to Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand-new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax, second title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, they're going to flip the field here to start the second quarter, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Cavaliers from the 26-yard line of Stars Mill. Callaway heads out. Looks like number 17, Bryce Curian, out to the right side.
Heck of an athlete.
And it looks like you've got number 22, that's Lamarcio Brooks, split to the left side. Cartavius in at tailback. Jacob Freeman out of the shotgun at quarterback. And number 10, Jamari Smith at fullback. It's a low snap.
Wow.
And
Talk about Johnny on the spot.
Picks it up. Barrels forward, gets the first down. And that's just Cartavius doing what stuff Cartavius does all the time.
It's like last year when he picked up that fumble. the toss sweep, and he just casually picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. So the Cartavius Bigsby being Johnny on the spot right there. And I think that's enough for a first. Okay, they're being a little slow at the first down there. So one thing I've noticed, Shane, though, we haven't taken a single snap under center yet tonight, and that's one thing that's a little different. Callaway likes to kind of mix and match looks and stuff like that, but I think they're really trying to figure out this spread offense.
All right, here comes the Cavs to the line again. Pistol with Cartavius to the left of Freeman. Two receivers to the left side. Again, a bad snap. And this time Freeman picks it up, and he is taken down at the 40-yard line. Going to be about a 15, 16-yard loss.
And I tell you what, once again, scrimmage games, this is where you want to get all this stuff out. But going to a primary shotgun offense, you're going to see stuff like that. But, with the penalties and stuff like that, Callaway's probably had the opportunity to score a touchdown or two already tonight with some of these drives we had, and it's just been bad snap, holding behind the play, just mistakes like that, and that'll end up costing you in the regular season. So,
all right, second down and 26 now for the Cavs. Two receivers to the right side. Again, Cartavius and Jabari Smith in the backfield. There's a snap. Jacob drops back, wants to throw, rolls to his right. Now he lets it go. And he's got his man. That's number 13, Antonez Blunt.
Great play.
Catches the ball around the 25-yard line. Going to bring up third down and about 11 now, Andrew.
Yeah, Jacob did a good job. He took the play action fake, rolled to his right, planted his foot, and he hit Blunt on a little comeback route, and he was able to pick up about 8 or 9 yards on the play to bring up probably a 3rd and 12 right here. 3rd and 12. There's not a whole lot you can call in this situation, but I wouldn't be shocked if maybe we try to get something over the middle or maybe take a chance on the outside with one of our receivers.
Yeah, I like Antonez Blunt out there.
Big physical body out there. Here
Trips
comes
to the left side. Jacob rolls to his right, wants to throw, and now he just jumps up and he finds Cartavius down around the 17-yard line, and he's brought down around the 15.
That shows you what kind of athlete right there that Jacob Freeman is, and that's something right there, in the past couple of years we've been watching. I don't think Dylan Johnson or Kedrick Ramsey could have done something like that. That's just pure athleticism right there. He was dead to rights for the sack and just reaches around, throws it, and finds Cartavius right in the middle of the field. So great athletic play by Jacob Freeman.
So no hesitation here. Callaway right back to the line, 4th down and 4. And looks like they get him.
Yep.
Stars Mill jumps off sides there.
That'll be a
free 5.
Yeah, great job with the hard count. So we hadn't used the hard count all day. Comes in handy right there, and you needed 4, you got 5 with the penalty. I was curious to see about the kicking game. Let me, I think is, let's see if he's still on the roster. Hunter Williamson. So he was kicking a lot when we were in Jacksonville too. So I was trying to remember if he was still if he had graduated or not, but fortunately he's still here.
All right, here's 1st and 10 now from the 11. There's a snap. Give to Cartavius. I'm sorry, he fakes it. Now he throws it. Throws it to number 16 for the Cavs.
It's RPO.
Marcus Mormon, and there's your RPO, Andrew.
Yeah, that's a nice little wrinkle right there. Is you were able to stay in a running motion. The biggest thing, especially in high school, that you got to be careful of in these situations, making sure your linemen don't get downfield in these situations. A lot of RPO teams will get away with 4, maybe 5 yards, but you got to be really careful in these situations.
There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius.
And he walks in.
Untouched from 6 out. Touchdown, Cartavius Bigsby and the Callaway Cavaliers.
There you go. Great drive right there to overcome some big mistakes, but just shows you what kind of playmakers we have on offense. And I think we'll be saying Cartavius Bigsby for 6 a lot this year, Shane.
8:53 to go here before halftime. Callaway gets on the board 6-0, awaiting the extra point from Hunter Williams. It looks like number 17, Bryce Kieran, is going to be holding. And there's a kick, and it looks like it was good, Andrew. So Callaway with a 7-0 lead here with 8 minutes before half. We'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, here's Hunter Williamson getting ready to kick off here. The kickoff returns will not be live tonight, so he's just going to go out there and bang it down to around the 11-yard line.
Solid kick. Did they ban the wedge in GHSA? I know in the NCAA, or I think it was NFL, they can't do the wedge anymore on the kickoff return.
I'm not sure, Andrew.
That's why I always remember special teams practice. You get in that wedge, and who wants to blow that wedge up? And I'm not going to lie, my hand never went up. I valued my life a little too much right there. I had no interest in blowing the wedge up. Gladly volunteer someone else to do that, though, but not me.
A wedge specialist?
Yeah, and I'd be the first one to laugh at the person who got blown up on the wedge, too, but you ain't going to find me blowing the wedge up.
All right, here comes the Panthers to the line. And let's see.
Got a stoppage. Wonder if we had a equipment malfunction. Oh, yeah, they're supposed to start on the 30. I think each offensive possession after a score is supposed to start on the 30. So,
okay. Hey,
refs got to get this is their pregame, too. They got to get used to everything, the speed of the game. Shoot, a lot of these guys probably umpire baseball in between seasons.
There's a snap, give to the tailback. He just barrels his way forward in the pile, gets about 4 on the play.
Yeah, a little fullback trap inside. Picks up about 5 yards. Probably one of their better running plays of the night right there. Stars Mill still looking for their first down of the game.
Here's a snap. There's a give to the tailback on the buck sweep there, and he gets up. It's going to be very close to a first down. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Okay, they got it. So with 8:16 left in the second quarter, Callaway finally yields a first down on defense. So heck of a start. That power play that Stars Mill runs, that toss to the left or the right, it looks like if they just could pick up one more block, they'd be running to the house every time.
1st and 10 now from the Stars Mill 40. There's a snap. He drops straight back, wants to throw, looking, lets it go.
Oh,
just over the head of his intended receiver right there, number 1, Kalen Sims.
Yeah, good job by the Stars Mill quarterback. I believe, what is that, Hunter Lawson, 2020 prospect.
Good-looking ball there.
Threw a good-looking seam route, trying to hit I think he was trying to hit his running back or wing back out of the backfield and put a little too much air on it. This offense they run, it reminds me a lot of Benedictine when we went down there. They just kept it simple.
Except for the scoreboard?
Yeah, except for the scoreboard, yeah. Golly, that was something else. Thankfully, they're now in AAA. But yeah, very similar offense.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Again, they bring the tailback, bring the wing in motion. They give to the fullback. He gets about 5 or 6. That's right. That's exactly what they want to do, Andrew.
You want to stay on schedule. Teams like this want to get you. Obviously, running team, you want to get about 3 or 4 yards every play, and they're staying on schedule for sure. So you got a 3rd and very manageable. Looks like we'll call it a 3rd and a long 3. So Coach Hubbard wants a timeout.
good one there.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a timeout with them. 7-0 your score. Callaway on top. 7:29 to go here in Fayetteville, Georgia. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan Moosemap, General Manager at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. I want to say hello to all my friends in Roanoke, Lafayette, Valley, Wadley, LaGrange, Opelika, Franklin, Pine Mountain, Lynette, Auburn, Dadeville, and West Point. At Glenn Smith, we have Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukons, Camaros, and a huge selection of the all-new Buick lineup. You can choose from over 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Come see why so many folks are buying from Glenn Smith every day. Massive selection, certified service, and giant discounts. Check us out online at glennsmith.com. You can see pictures and videos of every vehicle in stock. Prices and discounts are clearly displayed. You can do a credit app online and get pre-approved before you get here. And you can even schedule service online. Make the short drive to Opelika, Alabama and see for yourself. The moose is loose, y'all, at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're doing business in Opelika, Alabama. Y'all come see me and get ready to smile.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Who's that?
On 3rd down and 4, the quarterback for Stars Mill, Kalen Sims, turns around, hands to his tailback, and he
got blown
is
up.
Absolutely hammered. And I'm not so sure that Antonez is not the kid that hit him and recovered the ball.
Was it
Antonez
Barnes?
So used to seeing
Jonathan Leonard
with that 21. But what a play. He picks it up around the 42-yard line and goes untouched into the end zone for another Cavalier touchdown. Makes it 13-0 now, waiting on the extra point from Hunter Williamson. And it looks like this year we're going to have Trey Dukes, number 50, is going to be handling the snapping. And Bryce Curran holding. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, it's up. And it is no good. Sails to the right. So 13-0 your score, 7:17 to go here before halftime. We'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle, 96.9.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Score 13-0 here in Fayetteville. Again, Hunter Williamson kicks off. And it bounces down to around the 17-yard line where the Panthers will take over. Defense setting the tone there for the Cavaliers, Andrew.
Yeah. Out of 5 possessions for Stars Mills 1 first down. 4 3-and-outs, 1 first down, and a fumble return for a touchdown by the Cavaliers. And that was after a timeout by defensive coordinator Dusty Hubbard, who was probably a little tired of seeing that tailback get 5 or 6 yards of play, and, hey, calls a timeout. His boys get a fumble and run it back for a touchdown. So everything's rolling for the Cavaliers right now.
Here comes the Panthers to the line. There's a snap. Fake the give to the fullback, and they give it to the tailback off the right side. He's got a big gain, Andrew. He gets up past midfield, gets down inside the 40, down to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Stars Mill kind of going into the misdirection, bag of trips right there, and faked the dive to the fullback and had the halfback kind of come on a little mini reverse almost around the back end, almost like a little counter play. And
probably the same play this.
I would be shocked. 1st and 10 on the Callaway 31-yard line. They probably equaled all their offensive production on one play right there.
There's a snap, give to the tailback off the left side this time, makes one cut. Then he's taken down around the 26-yard line, like number 10 for the Cavs, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and it's like you said earlier, too, all it takes is making that one play becomes contagious. So hopefully the Cavalier defense will find a way to stop this running attack for Stars Mill. So good play call by the Stars Mill offensive coordinator, just going on that counter and Callaway kind of over-pursued to the fake side of the field, leaving the backside wide open for that run.
Tell you what, Andrew, we've got a lot of seniors out there this year.
A lot of seniors. I think this is their biggest senior class they've ever had at Callaway.
There's a snap give to the fullback, and he gets about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 right here.
3rd and short. And I have this sneaky feeling a school like this has a pretty good kicker. You know.
Well, I know they got a good punter.
I felt like I should have brought my golf cart. I should have, brought my trailer and drove it up in here, too. I forgot all the little golf cart trails they've got.
Looks like he's going to be the place kicker also.
Number 38.
Yep, number 38, Michael Lance.
So 3rd, long 3.
Here comes the Panthers to the line. Big play here for the Cavaliers.
Big cushion.
There's a snap. Looked like there was some movement there. They
Yep.
give it to the tailback. He gets the 1st down.
I've noticed at Stars Mill, a couple plays, got a little head start there on the run on the O-line, but unfortunately don't get the call there. So 1st down and 10. So in the red zone for Stars Mill for the first time tonight.
Boy, I tell you, they look good across the front, Cavaliers.
Oh, they look very good.
Especially right in the middle, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm telling you, not having these guys all having to play 2 ways is really going to help us going late into the season.
Here's the Panthers from the 18. There's a snap, give to the tailback, just a jet. And he gets about 4, maybe 5, Andrew.
That's one of those plays, too. There's just a whole bunch of traffic right there. There's just wasn't a clean lane for him to run through. I don't know if the concept of that play is just to try to get to the corner or just create such a mess right there and just find a cutback lane right there. But there was just really nowhere to run. Still picked up 4 yards even with nowhere to run, too.
So 2nd down and 6 now from the 14-yard line.
You see Coach Hubbard pacing over there.
He wants to buy donuts. He don't mind buying those donuts.
He don't mind.
There's a snap, fakes the jet, gives to the, I guess, the fullback
close to
right
the first
there.
down. I think about 2 yards short, so the fullback dive picks up about three yards on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 3 at the 11-yard line, Shane. So they're almost in a goal-to-go situation. So probably the biggest play of the game right here for the Cavaliers.
See if Coach Hubbard dials something up here, 3rd down.
He should call a timeout. It worked last time. Call a timeout. Let's see.
Got a feeling number 1 going to get a sniff here. They give it to the tailback. He's
they had it ate it up.
He loses about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. It's like we got a player down.
Yeah, we saw that play coming. And we did a great job on initial contact with him, forced him to the outside, and the linebackers came up and cleaned up the mess. Yeah, he was down for a second.
Looks like they're going to bring in the field goal kicker here. 13-0, 3 minutes to go before halftime. And this will be a 31-yard field goal, Andrew.
Let's block it and run it back.
Looks like they're having some issues about who the 11th man's supposed to be.
Got to get all these jitters out now.
Michael Lance. Play clock down to about 10 now.
Oh, man. So the kicker might have to rush himself right here, which could make him shank it.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up.
It was good.
And he bangs it. And it is good.
I told you I had a feeling they had a kicker. Yeah. Good-looking kick.
All right, so 13-3 the score now, 2:29 to go here before halftime. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle, 96.9.
Hey, it's TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. A big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff the Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax second title. See Kia LaGrange. Complete details.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
All right, back here live in Fayetteville, Georgia. We are at the home of the Stars Mill Panthers, 5A out of Georgia. And the Callaway Cavaliers have a 13-3 lead. And there is a kick.
Goodness gracious.
And I think it's going to make – it goes out of the back of the end zone. It's pretty strong there for a high school kicker.
That's unbelievable. Crazy. Well, before this drive, we want to give a shout-out to a couple of our Callaway sponsors. Give a special thanks to Holmes Pharmacy of LaGrange, Kia of LaGrange, Rob and Joel Upchurch, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Nissan of LaGrange, and State Farm Matt Orr. I want to say especially thank you for sponsoring Callaway football, and also thanks to our newest sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com.
Yes, definitely a big shout-out, big thanks to those guys for making this possible for us to do. Here's a snap. Freeman wants to throws it low. It looks like he was looking for number 18 over there, Dre Towns.
Yeah, Towns, I don't think had gotten out of his break yet. Probably wasn't expecting the ball right there. Freeman's?
Oh, that was Marcus Mormon.
Freeman's looked good tonight throwing the football, though, from the few times he's had to.
A chance to work on your 2-minute offense here. 2:25 to go here before halftime.
Yeah, you get the ball back, too, to start the second half, too, so work on those 2-for-1 opportunities.
3 receivers to the right, and they're going to have 2 to the left as they bring Cartavius in a slot right there. Freeman drops back, wants to throw it, steps up, makes the guy miss, takes a hit around the 35.
Ooh, man.
Going to bring up third down and about 5 here for the Cavaliers.
Jacobs really got to be careful. He just took a big hit right there running the football. Still was able to pick up about 6 yards on the carry, bringing up about a 3rd and 4. Freeman's just got to be careful taking those kind of hits because you just land on that shoulder wrong and that could mess you up for the year. So this is one of those situations I wouldn't be shocked to maybe see him do a little RPO or something like they did near the goal line because
comes the Cavs to the line now.
Haven't called Cartavius' name in a minute.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Freeman and Bigsby in the backfield. There's a snap. They give it to Cartavius off the left side. He bounces it out, gets around the guy, makes the guy miss at the 50, Ooh. And goes out of bounds around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great run there by Tank.
So the clock will stop, minute 12. And Callaway into Stars Mill territory.
Yeah, runs it from their own 36 down to the Stars Mill. It's like the Stars Mill 41-yard line. So nice run, nice gain on the play. First down, minute 12 left, like you said, Shane. So Callaway moving.
Dixon checks in at tailback.
Uh-oh, Derrick Henry time.
There's a snap. Freeman rolls to his right.
Good. Oh, you've got to catch it.
He throws it out there to Nathan Sapp, and he can't come down with it. Had some room to work there,
a lot of room right there, and that's a play. I love the play call right there, just rolling. Jacob out to his right, throws a strike right there to Nathan Sapp, and just could not come up with the football.
All right, 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the right, 1 to the left here. Freeman and Dixon in the backfield. Second down, about 8 right here.
Little change at the play. About 15 seconds on the play clock.
There's a snap. Fake.
Oh, he's got
a man wide open. Antonez Blunt streaking down the left side, untouched into the end zone.
What a play.
41-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Freeman to Antonez Blunt. Puts the Cavaliers up 19-3 now, awaiting the extra point from Hunter Williamson, Andrew.
Yeah, great play design right there. Amazing touch on the ball, and just ran right. Antonez is able to run right up underneath it.
So with 42 seconds to go here before half, Callaway strikes again, awaiting the extra point from Hunter Williamson. Snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is no good. It looks like it bounces off the left upright. So it's going to remain 19-3 with 42 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
And looks like Callaway's bringing a kicker in, another kicker in now. Blake Eubanks coming in to kick for the Cavaliers. He approaches the ball. Line drive kick, taking it about the 22-yard line, where the Stars Mill Panthers will come out with 42 seconds to go, trailing 19-3 here in Fayetteville, Georgia.
That was a heck of a play-action pass by Jacob Freeman to Antonez Blunt right there. Everyone was so focused on Dixon, the tailback. I mean, you got Derrick Henry back there, of course. Everybody's going to be peeking. He's just, when you guys see him in person against Opelika, he just looks the part, man. He comes in the game, they're like, oh, that's who he's talking about. There he is. He really impressed me at that spring game against Montgomery Catholic.
All right, so here looks like the coach sending the play call in to the Panthers quarterback, Hunter Lawson. He gets a play. And they break the huddle here with about 7 seconds on the play clock. It'll be tough to get this one off, Andrew. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, delay a game.
And they do not get it off. So they're going to back up 5 yards here. Looks like that receiver on this left side was trying to get down the field pretty quick right there.
Yeah, that number 12, I've been watching him, and we've been giving him a big cushion on defense. So I wonder if they'll make an adjustment and maybe doing a fake and maybe trying to get him to run a little slant, try to pick up a quick 5 or 6 yards.
All right, 1st and 15 now for the Panthers. Again, single receiver left, single receiver right. And there's a snap, and they fake. They fake the dive right there, and they try to hit the tailback
Nothing
out
going.
in the flats, and looked like he throwed it right in the chest of, who is that right there, number 23 for the Cavs, Javari Thomas, and he just could not come down with it. Stops the clock with 35 seconds now before halftime, 2nd down and 15.
35 seconds left. I mean, you're really not going to, Stars Mill, unless they're just content going to the locker room, they're really not going to be able to run their offense here. They're going to have to go to the air.
There's a snap, give to the tailback off the right side.
Ooh, what a hit.
He's hit hard there by number 14.
I want to say Cartavius Bigsby.
Well, that's not Commandre, because I don't think Commandre's playing.
No,
must have been number 15 for the Cavs, Cedarian Shealy.
Yeah. So it brings up a 3rd and a long 9. That might be the last play of the half, Shane.
That's another weapon probably for the Cavs we don't have this week, Commandre Bray.
Yeah, Quan Bray's.
He's nursing
brother.
A knee injury this week. And they get the snap off, give it to the fullback, and he is tackled. Looks like a face mask, so they're going to get 15 yards and an untimed play right here. Ball is going to be spotted around the 45-yard line for one untimed down.
Got to see how far the quarterback can throw it right here.
Face mask against Callaway.
There's the call. Face mask. And that is number 14 out there.
I wonder who's wearing his number.
Kermanje Bray.
I'll ask the coaches in the box.
All right. So 19-3.
Yes. Prevent. Keep everything in front of you.
One play remaining here before halftime. You're going to spot it up around the 49-yard line. Looks like you've got Jacob Freeman in at safety right here.
Wonder if their kicker could make it from here.
Dre Towns in.
And back in the day, Joseph Mansour, this was his range right here.
All right, there's a snap. He drops back, wants to throw, rolls to his right, looking. Now he just lobs one up out of bounds. And that will take us to halftime. Yep. 19-3 your score. Cavs on top of the Stars Mill Panthers over here in Fayetteville, Georgia. We'll take a full break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle, 96.9.
Hey everyone, this is Richard Cates, the general manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it's that time again. It is back to school time. I wanted to personally wish each and every student a very happy school year. I also want to thank all of the instructors and faculty for their incredible work that they do in shaping the minds of our future generations. What you do on a daily basis deserves incredible recognition. On behalf of Nissan of LaGrange, have a great school year.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, welcome back. Live here in Fayetteville, Georgia. I'm Andrew Caraway, live here with Shane Andrews. Cavaliers go into halftime with a 19-3 lead. A lot of big plays, a lot of explosive plays in the first half, and also a lot of things that, you know, Coach Wiggins will want to go back to the lab and work on, correct. You know, some holding calls, a couple of blocking the backs, face masks, things like that. But those are all things you can correct in practice. Definitely want to, you know, get that cleaned up, especially headed into the really, really tough schedule, Shane. So that being said, so what are some things that stood out to you in that first half by the Callaway Cavaliers?
I thought Jacob Freeman did a really good job, you know, controlling the game. Didn't let it get, you know, to be too much for him right there. Made some really good throws. Looks like we're going to have to find some guys to step up want to catch the football.
Yeah, definitely. Boy, Anthony Blunt had a really good half catching the football. He really kind of stood out to me from the wide receiver position, and I tell you what, the physicality of the tailbacks, you know, that's one thing, you know, I was going to bring up in the pregame was last year we kind of had three different kind of tailbacks. You had DJ, kind of make you miss, you know, the slasher, and he was surprisingly powerful too when he would run the ball. And then Tank, you know, he's a tank, you know, that kind of speaks for itself. Then you had Quay Hines, who's kind of a hybrid between the two. You know, he could turn on the afterburners, but he could also run you over. So this year, first half especially, you're seeing Dixon and you're seeing Tank Bigsby kind of being the feature backs this year, and that opens up Quay Hines to being able to play defense and not have to worry about also getting carries on offense.
Absolutely. Defensively across the front, I hope that by the Opelika game we can get some heights and weights with the players' names, because I'd be willing to bet that this is probably the biggest offensive line and defensive line that we've had. You know,
absolutely.
That we've seen.
Yeah, and one thing you'll see with this team is each game, just like last year, first-time starter Kedrick Ramsey at quarterback position. In every game, the offense got better and better and better, and the defense got better and better and better. And naturally, I think you'll see that same progression this year. I think with each passing game, you'll see a huge improvement. Now, with a schedule like what Callaway has to start the year, I believe you got hosting Opelika, you're hosting LaGrange, which, that game was at Callaway Stadium anyways. Going on the road playing a team that I played back in the day, Cross Keys. Interesting stadium. It's the bleachers are all on one side.
And then come back home for Troop.
Then you got to come back home for a big game on the road, in quotation marks, against Troop.
So that's a lot of, the
big-time
kids.
Football.
It is. The kids are going to have to really get up, for 3 of those 4 games for sure.
Oh, yeah, Cross Keys, and I played for Coach Wiggins back in 2006, and these teams that he has now would definitely probably have their way with us, but we went up to Cross Keys and had no problems with them. And then the same next year, they came down here in the Callaway Stadium and had no problems with them too. So, you don't want to count your eggs before they hatch or anything like that. But, if you could come out of that 4-game stretch, 2-2, 3-1, if you're 4-0, great. But if you come out of that stretch 3-1 or 2-2, I'd say that's a successful start to the season, especially since those games don't matter for the region. It's all about getting you ready to play region and play in the playoffs. That's why Coach Wiggins schedules big schools like that.
Yeah, and here we are again, 5A Stars Mill Panthers here in Fayetteville, Georgia. And, we mentioned last year they were knocked out by the Rome. Is it the Rome Wolves? That's
yeah.
right. And, anybody that follows high school football knows what kind of talent Rome had.
Oh, yeah. A lot of that talent playing D1 football somewhere right now. And, speaking of a tough schedule, Shane, one thing I did bring up to the listeners in the pregame, Bremen has joined the region this year. And Bremen's got they're a stout little football team. And fortunately for us, we get them at home. But also, unfortunately, because of the way they cycle the region every 2 years, we have to go back to Heard County this year.
That's right. I'd much rather go back to Heard County
this time
without
Emory Jones
down there.
Still got Aaron Beasley, a heck of a running back.
Oh, he can play it all. He's just an athlete.
So, with about 14 and a half minutes left in halftime, Cavaliers on top 19-3 over the homestanding Stars Mill Panthers. We're going to take a full timeout back to the station. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports 96.9.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan Moose Map, General Manager at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. I want to say hello to all my friends in Roanoke, Lafayette, Valley, Wadley, LaGrange, Opelika, Franklin, Pine Mountain, Lynette, Auburn, Dadeville, and West Point. At Glenn Smith, we have Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukons, Camaros, and a huge selection of the all-new Buick lineup. You can choose from over 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Come see why so many folks are buying from Glenn Smith every day. Massive selection, certified service, and giant discounts. Check us out online at glennsmith.com. You can see pictures and videos of every vehicle in stock. Prices and discounts are clearly displayed. You can do a credit app online and get pre-approved before you get here. And you can even schedule service online. Make the short drive to Opelika, Alabama and see for yourself. The moose is loose, y'all, at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're doing business in Opelika, Alabama. Y'all come see me and get ready to smile.
So I'm with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, when your feet are hurting, you need help.
Coleman, that's right. You stand all day. We've got compression hoses. We've got compression sleeves for arms. We've got diabetic shoes, orthotic shoes. We've got a fine staff of now that'll come in and we can fit you for those stockings, fit you for those shoes. One of the biggest things, Coleman, we have now is patients are going through surgical procedures that are requiring stockings, and we have about 4, 5, 6 different types of stockings that we carry on in store. We can order custom fit stockings, and if you're looking for anything to help with those tired legs when you're working, we got to support socks, stockings, whatever. But if you need something from your physician, we've got any type of compression hose available.
Come find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, welcome back, everybody, live here in Fayetteville, Georgia. Stars Mill High School. Cavaliers lead the Panthers 19-3. They got about 11 and a half minutes left in halftime. Shane, just want to update the listeners on a couple of things right now. At about a minute left in the first half, LaGrange leads Kendrick 35-0, and that's very impressive. Seeing kind of how last year definitely wasn't a year to remember for the Granger Nation. They come out and it's a scrimmage game, and playing a team like Kendrick, you kind of expect to win, but to come out and be solid like that and just build up a big lead like that, that's what you want to see under their new coach, Chuck Gibbs. That's got to be very encouraging for the LaGrange fans and those players. So, and then last night, I believe Troop defeated Northside 36-2, something like that. So, big time win for the Troop Tigers. So, got about 10 and a half minutes left till the Cavaliers take the field. Shane, is this where we make the switch to the second team? Is this where we see the JV guys, or do you see maybe varsity finishing out the third quarter and then we turn it over to the young guys?
I mean, probably obviously the adjustments that you go in and make with your ones right now, you want to make sure that they can come out and execute them. So, I look at least to see the ones for at least one more series. Probably if they come out and do what they're supposed to do, defense gets a stop, offense takes it down the field for a score, then, probably Coach Wiggins and them get in the bullpen. But, who knows? It's pretty hot out here, so I'm not real sure how hard they want to push them. But, in 2 weeks, it's Opelika is going to line up across us, and they're going to have about 100 kids. And
yep. They're going to be ready.
Yeah, they're going to be excited to play also.
And that's one thing I've really enjoyed too is the branching out and playing different teams. You play Harris County a lot. They're in our own backyard. You got the Columbus schools, but I like us branching out in Alabama. Playing a team like Montgomery Catholic, even though it was Jamboree, or playing a team like Opelika, which I believe we have a home and home, if I'm not mistaken. And then the past 2 seasons we've played Handley, home and home, and especially that first Handley game, that kind of set the tone for that 2016 run. That was an impressive victory, one of the most impressive wins I've seen in a long time for Callaway.
All right, looks like we're around the 8-minute mark here. Haven't seen any of the teams coming out yet. Normally they count these 8 minutes down, then they add about 3 minutes to it before they start the third quarter. Not sure if we're going to have a running clock for the second half or not.
No, I haven't. Coach Wood's trying to get an answer for us on that. So, and while we got a small break too, we also another shout out to our Callaway sponsors: Holmes Pharmacy, Key of LaGrange, Rob and Joel Upchurch, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, Emory Southern Orthopedic, Nissan of LaGrange, Matt Orr over at State Farm, and our newest sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com.
All right. Well, let's take a full break here. 19-3 here in Fayetteville. About 7 minutes to go before we start the third. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle, 96.9.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hey, it's TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. A big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff to Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax second title. See Kia LaGrange. Complete details.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online.
A lot of egos.
1023.
All right, 6 minutes to go here to start the third. Kickers are out on the field, Andrew. We talked about the three questions that you had coming into the game. You know, who would come in here. You know, last year we had the three-headed monster at tailback. And this year, you know, this first half, we've seen two of them. And I'm thinking Quay Hines is, you know, he's going to at least give you what he gave you last year, if not more.
Yeah, he'll be an emergency option or someone if you're just pounding the ball that night and you just need another set of fresh legs. But you got a guy like Dixon and Tank Bigsby right now. They're just doing an outstanding job of carrying the football. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen back home, and if y'all didn't come to that Jacksonville State Jamboree game, I mean, Dixon looks like, you know, Derrick Henry. I'll say that until the last game of the year. I mean, he looks like Derrick Henry, and y'all will be able to, number 27, keep an eye on him when he runs and gets the ball.
And we kind of knew, you know, at the end of the year last year and, you know, about midway through the season that, you know, this team this year was going to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then also we've got some additions, you know, like Tyreek Andrews.
Yeah.
You know, a kid like that who was not here last year. Number 54, Tate Johnson. You know, I mentioned earlier he was ranked as the 14th best offensive lineman in his class in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, big-time addition.
He comes down here now, and he joins Keandre Jones, you know, just last week commits to Auburn. And then also you have Keyshawn Cameron on the line. I mean, that's three, you know, possibly top 30, top 25 linemen in the state of Georgia.
On one team.
Right there on one team. So
and that's one thing I noticed in the all-state teams, too, is Callaway had Keyshawn, Keandre and God, why does his name always slip me? The other O-lineman. Let's see. Keyshawn Cameron. So Keyshawn Cameron, Keandre Jones, they were both in the AJC top 50 AA players, so that's pretty cool. And then Heard County had a couple in there as well.
And actually, Emory Jones, Keandre Jones, and Tate Johnson played on a travel football team together.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
You know, that, and congratulations to Keandre. You know, that's big time. He was able to, you know, stay close to home, play, you know, and, you know, all of us Callaway Nations, especially the Auburn fans and everything like that, they'll be able to go see a local kid right down the street like they did when Quan Bray played down there too. So, you know, I know as a Georgia fan, you know, Terry Godwin playing up there, it kind of makes it a little bit more special, you know, when you see him make big plays and stuff. You're like, wow, you know, that kid he's from where I'm from, you know, and it kind of makes you have school pride and pride in all these kids and everything like that. And it's not just the big-time players, you know, like this year, you had DQ Wilkerson going to Mercer. For Courtney Williams, you know, he went and played at Georgia State. You want to keep DJ Atkins in our thoughts and prayers. He had an injury at practice at Western Carolina that hurt his ankle. I think it was a pretty serious injury, so he'll be missing some time. But just want to keep our thoughts and prayers with DJ. We loved him when he played here at Callaway, and we'll do anything we can to support him while he's up there playing for Western Carolina. Now, are they the Catamounts? Is that how you say it? Catamounts. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Keandre, signed with Auburn. Man, just a super kid. He's always done the right stuff, always said the right stuff. And
absolutely.
It just sucks, he's not going to get to play and, win a national championship. But, we definitely wish him the best.
Yeah, shout out to Keandre. I personally thought he was going to Florida. That's where I thought he was going to play with Emory. And then sometimes it's just nice playing down the street from the house, too, So.
Oh, yeah. He'll do great things.
He's close enough if Mama's cooking dinner. You can sneak out real quick and go get some of Mama's cooking, too, if you need to. So that's what I like.
Was he 45 minutes?
45 minutes. I drive it every day when I go to work. Mama's cooking, just hop in the car, and, Coach Malzahn don't have to know. He'd probably bring leftovers, and Coach Malzahn let him go home every time. So, well, with that said, we got about 60 seconds left in the halftime show. Both teams taking the field, stretching, doing all that stuff, getting ready for the second half. So we are going to go back to the station for a full break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports 96.9 FM.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Talking with Perry Prather here from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, people are talking about y'all have 2 old goats or something. What's up with this?
I thought that was you and Steve, Coleman. No. But anyway, no, we do. We have this product that's for arthritis. It comes in a balm lotion. They have several different products, but it's a product that's called 2 Old Goats. We have sold so many units of this, Coleman. It is a great product. You do go by the store on Commerce, and you can get it at Hamilton and at Sawmill. But it basically says 2 Old Goats, and we got on the sign, come in and meet our 2 Old Goats. And so usually they come in and they think it's me and somebody else, I guess. But it's actually a product. A lot of patients are just, wanting it, and they're just coming in and buying it. It's unbelievable. So if you need something for some arthritis pain, aches, come by and check out the 2 Old Goats.
Come by and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing and Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Well, Andrew, we got about 2 minutes till we start the second half here. Cavs with a 19-3 lead. I guess this is what we've got this weekend.
Yep. Go back to the lab this weekend.
And then the college football kicks off, right?
Yeah, college football kicks off. Well, a couple big games. I think Bama's got like an exhibition game against Louisville.
Yeah, I mean that. Obviously, Louisville's nothing compared to Kennesaw
State University.
Kennesaw Southern Community.
Community Tech.
Yeah, Community Tech.
And then Auburn's taking on Washington.
And I mean, all three of those teams, Georgia, Auburn, Alabama, they're just loaded like always, and it's
some more than others.
Going to come down to the wire, and it should be another fun year.
Should be fun. And you'll be able to.
Hopefully, we'll have the same outcome as last year, and everybody. Football world will still be the same.
I don't think anybody hopes for that, Shane. Yeah, if you're tuning into that Auburn-Washington game, you can find it right here.
That is a
Eagle
huge
Sports.
game. That is a big, huge game to start the season right there.
Jacob Eason won't get to play, but he'll be facing the Auburn Tigers again.
Where did they have Washington on the top 25?
Let's see if we want to pull up the top 25 poll.
I know Auburn came in at, what, are they 11 or 16?
I was shocked that there wasn't a lot of SEC teams in the preseason top 25 this year. But we will see. Pulling up the.
Well, I mean, the SEC teams are the ones that knock them off throughout the season. So.
Yes, that is
and then
true.
Clemson, Clemson's always good.
Clemson, their D-line will be nasty this year. Absolutely filthy. So, let's see. Pull up the top 25 poll. Service is kind of spotty out here. Oh, it's a video. I don't need a video. I need a list.
I've been listening. I listened to the Kenny Knox countdown. He's, I think they're around team number 20 now, and I think they had the Florida Gators in there at 20 this morning. He's used up Oregon, Texas.
Let's see.
Florida, Mississippi State.
Let's see. They got Mississippi State at 23, South Carolina at 22. They've got LSU at 18. Let's see. Miami Hurricanes at 11, Auburn at 8, Washington Huskies at 7. This will be a top 10 matchup.
Yeah, that's big right there.
It's
big
got
time game.
Alabama at 25 and Georgia at 1. So
is that the game in the Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one there.
Yeah, maybe they can win in that stadium this time. So it should be a big time year. I work in Auburn and riding around every day doing little things with work and everything like that. I see Auburn players all the time. I play golf sometimes with my boss, and Gene Chiswick lives on the 10th hole, so sometimes he'll be out there just drinking a beer or lemonade or something, waving at us while we're coming by. So it's always extra pressure not to hit the ball into
Yeah, he
his
still
lawn.
lives in Auburn,
He still
right?
lives
His
in
kids
Auburn,
go to Auburn?
Yep. Yeah, he's still an Auburn man.
He's all in.
All in. So Callaway, it looks like we got that double score like we were talking about to go up 19-3 before the half. So with Stars Mill about to kick the ball off, Callaway has a chance to cash in right here and just close the door on this one.
I don't know if Quay's just got some real thick hip pads, thigh pads in.
Yeah.
Or like you said, he's just,
look at that kick.
Again, out of the back of the end zone. And is he a senior?
The kicker?
Number 38, Michael Lance, kicker 2019. So he'll have another year. Let's see, how do they have this marked out? Yeah, he's got another year. It's a good weapon to have there.
Heck of a leg. Very impressed by that.
All right, looks like we're going to see Demetrius Coleman
my guy.
come in.
One of the most talented baseball players I've ever seen as a 12-year-old. So, looks like they've made the change.
And that looks
Keandre's
like that's
still
about
in.
it.
Yeah, it looks like all the other starters are in. Derrick Henry's in.
So Coleman's going to get a shot with the ones here. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line of Callaway. Start of the third quarter. There's a bad snap to start it off with.
That's smart, just following the football.
Coleman just goes back there, dives on it around the 12, so definitely not the start to the third that we wanted.
About a 15-yard loss on the play, bring up 2nd and 25. And that's one thing that they're definitely, and fortunately for us, we got 2 weeks till we play Opelika. You would definitely want to clean up that shotgun snap between now and that first game.
All right, here we go, 11:33 on the clock, play clock down to around 18. And here we go, Demetrius going to go under center right here. Single receiver right, single receiver left. There's a give to the tailback. And that's
there's the Callaway
Cartavius.
offense right there.
And he puts his head down, gets about 9, maybe 9 on the play.
It's a little nostalgic right there, the I formation dive play, and play we've seen Callaway run so many times. And I'd say that's kind of like the staple of their offense right there. And one thing that's made Coach Napier such an asset for Coach Wiggins the past decade at Callaway is just the ability of Callaway to be so multiple with their offense. They can go spread, they can go power, they can do a lot of things to hurt you on offense.
2 receivers right. Coleman rolls to his right, wants to throw, got a man down the middle of the field. Bryce Curran.
Oh, man.
Good play there by the DB.
Yeah, good coverage. It's a good coverage, but it was also a nice ball, though, by Demetrius Coleman, giving this guy a chance to make a play. So, but Stars Mill did a good job on the pass deflection, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 17. So, big punting situation for the Cavaliers.
Nathan Sapp in the punt, and he'll be punting from about the 11-yard line here. So, not good field position here for the Cavaliers early. The Panthers return man around their own 45. There's a snap. There's a punt. Good line drive punt. Fair caught at the 40-yard line of Stars Mill. 19-3 your score. We'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan Moosemap, General Manager at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. I want to say hello to all my friends in Roanoke, Lafayette, Valley, Wadley, LaGrange, Opelika, Franklin, Pine Mountain, Lynette, Auburn, Dadeville, and West Point. At Glenn Smith, we have Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukons, Camaros, and a huge selection of the all-new Buick lineup. You can choose from over 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Come see why so many folks are buying from Glenn Smith every day. Massive selection, certified service, and giant discounts. Check us out online at glennsmith.com. You can see pictures and videos of every vehicle in stock. Prices and discounts are clearly displayed. You can do a credit app online and get pre-approved before you get here. And you can even schedule service online. Make the short drive to Opelika, Alabama and see for yourself. The moose is loose, y'all, at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're doing business in Opelika, Alabama. Y'all come see me and get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, on first down, Carson Walter goes off the right side for about 7 yards. This time they give it to the fullback on the dive, and he probably gets back to the original line, Andrew.
Yeah, back to the original line, maybe gained a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 2 right here for Stars Mill. And once again, Callaway coming out of halftime being stingy on defense. So, Stars Mill, I wouldn't be shocked if they maybe try to go to a power play to either side. That seems to be the play that's given them the most yardage tonight. New quarterback in there, too, for Stars Mill, number 11, Joey DeLuca or DeLucia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I apologize if I am.
All right, 3rd down and 2 now. 8:47 to go here in the third quarter. There's a pitch.
There's that toss play. He's got it
to
first
the
down.
left. He got the first down. Gets a little bit more up to about the 45-yard line. And he is tackled.
And it is a running clock here in the second half.
Okay.
Trying to keep the players from getting hurt and, just trying to work on fundamentals. That's what these scrimmages are all about. So 1st and 10 for Stars Mill on their own 46-yard line, Shane. And like we suspected, they went to that power toss to pick up the yards they needed, and that seems to be a play Callaway struggled with tonight.
All right, here's that same wing formation. Give it to the fullback this time, and he gets about 3 yards.
Better job of penetrating by Callaway. Good job of the defensive line. So, generous spot. Still going to bring up a 2nd and 6. I thought he gained about 3 yards on the play.
Keyshawn Suggs in there now. I think last year he wore number 99.
Yeah, he was 99. like I said, I could call a game without a roster for last year's team because by the time we learn all these guys' numbers, it'll be about 2 games before the playoffs, and then we'll get ready to learn more numbers after that. So.
All right, here comes the Panthers to the line now. 2nd down and 7.
False start.
That's a false start, absolutely.
So that'll back them up, bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Shane, I will say this while we're here. This is a really nice facility they've got here. And, one day, they always talked about it. Maybe Callaway will have their own field. They got plenty of room for it, I mean, they got so much room out there. You could set up a deer stand and go hunting in between classes out there. So, I mean, it'd be really cool to have an on-campus stadium. So, but things like that cost money. So, and money doesn't grow on trees, as we know. So, a very nice facility over here at Stars Mill.
All right, 2nd down and 12 now after the false start. There's a snap.
Trying to run a trap.
And then they run that counter back to the backside right there, and he gets about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 here for the Cavaliers.
And they kind of gave him a generous spot there, too. So 3rd and long for Stars Mill. But that counter trap, too, gets Callaway flowing to that right side to come back left. And that's where they had that long 60-yard run early in the first half. Got to have good eye discipline, too.
And I wonder, if do teams typically run that counter trap, or do they put Callaway on the film and see where Callaway has struggled with that sometimes and maybe put that in?
I think it's something you put in, and we bring pressure and sack the quarterback on 3rd down.
Boy, they were coming. Yeah, they were coming then.
Yeah, they looked like they ran those 4 seam routes, and you noticed a lot, too, with Stars Mill. All their passing plays, and this is a good adjustment by defensive coordinator Dusty Hubbard, they take a long time to develop. There's play actions. They're rolling out, and we just blitzed them, able to sack them, bring them to 4th and 12. But like you said, Shane, it's going into our 3rd year calling games. And, I mean, that's one thing we have noticed, watching, too, is Callaway can be ultra-aggressive sometimes, and sometimes when you're aggressive, the other team will use that against you.
There's a snap. There's a punt. Another high booming punt. Cartavius is going to fair catch it down around the 14-yard line. 19-3 your score. We'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Cartavius takes a handoff off the right side, pulls the guy forward to about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line for a gain of about 6. Brings up 2nd down and 4 now with 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah, second and a short 6. All right, short 4. 6 yards on the gain.
There's a snap. Oh, good job right there.
Good fake by Demetrius. Got to get upfield.
Good job right there by the sophomore quarterback, Demetrius Coleman.
And that was a good hit there by number 2 for Stars Mill, Cole Gilly. Cole Gilly, senior defensive back on the tackle. But nonetheless, Demetrius Coleman did a good job of pulling that ball in the zone read and able to use his legs, pick up the 1st down. Want to see him carry that ball a little closer to the chest, though, Shane.
1st down for the Cavs now from the Callaway 47-yard line. It's like 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Charlie Dixon in the backfield with Demetrius Coleman.
I'll see him carry the rock one time.
There's a snap. Give to Charlie. He's trying to get outside. He does, out across the 50, cuts it up around the 40. And he's upended down around the 39.
Yeah, about 12-yard pickup right there. And you see the speed and the power.
He has
there,
a burst,
Charlie Dixon, yeah. And when he runs, though, it just reminds you when Derrick Henry played at Alabama, he kind of had that straight-up style, but, man, he was just so big that no one wanted to take him on. I don't know if you saw that picture from training camp of Derrick Henry standing next to Deion Lewis at Titans training camp, and it looked like he had brought his son to camp to work out with him. So it was kind of a funny. There's probably a 3.5-foot difference between the two of them.
Like Shaq and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, exactly. Reminded me of Muggsy Bogues back in the day in the NBA. It's like Anthony Blunt's coming off the field, wide receiver. And we have number 2 entering the game? No, not number 2, number 8.
All right, 2 receivers to the right. Again, Coleman from the shotgun. Looks like Coach Napier's changing the line here, changing the play here at the line.
Might go to the air here.
There's a snap, drops back, throws it across the middle of the field.
Good play.
And he's got his man. That's number 16 right there, Marcus Mormon. That's what we need right there.
Marcus Mormon with just a 30-yard pickup.
Yeah, just a quick slant right there across the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was a good play right there. Those are so hard to defend. He literally just takes the snap, sets his feet, and he throws that slant route. And he was able to pick up about 30 yards on the play down to the Stars Mill 10-yard line.
And you can kind of see the difference in how Coach Napier coaches these 2 quarterbacks. You know, Demetrius being a sophomore here. Making a play call right now. Looking kind of like the same thing right there. You've got Dixon out here in a slot.
Oh, yeah.
There's a snap. Wants to throw. Now he tucks it and runs. Just buries his head. Gets down to the run. 2. Going to set up second down and goal now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of athleticism, and it's nice to see the Cavaliers with the 2 options at quarterback right here. It's kind of like what you had when you had Braylon Sanders and Dylan Johnson back in 2016.
So 2:32 to go here in the third quarter. Cavaliers on top 19-3 over the Stars Mill Panthers out of Fayetteville, Georgia, just outside of Noonan.
Yep, up here in Peachtree City.
Golf cart country.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a snap, fakes a give, throws a fade to the right side, and he almost made a great play right there.
I thought he might have gotten away with a little PI, but great.
That was Jacob Freeman out there at receiver.
And that's what we were talking about in the pregame right here is when Coleman comes into the game, you can put Jacob out at wide receiver, and, you know, teams like Oregon want him badly, and you can see why the athleticism on that play right here.
Yeah, he's kicking himself right now. He
had
knows he should have just snatched that thing up.
Yeah, and the one thing about Jacob, he's only 5'8", too. So, I mean, he's got a lot of ups for someone that's not the tallest person.
All right, third down and goal now from around the 2-yard line. There's a snap, and they give it to Dixon.
He barrels. I think he got across.
He gets up to about the half-yard line. Going to bring up fourth down and goal.
You got to go for it here. Got to just same player. You know, I wouldn't be shocked here if you just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess they could get a first down, and they did. So
first and goal. Okay.
First and goal from the half-yard line.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why they put the first down marker. I was like, okay, I guess we had got a first down. So a lot of options here, Shane. I mean, shoot, one of me or you right now could go down there and take that snap real quick, maybe get us a touchdown.
A lot of options. Nothing beats a boot.
That's what I was thinking, too. You said Coach Woodard used to love to run that play in the middle school. So I wouldn't be shocked if Coleman boots this around left end, and it's set up for that boot play. Or we can just give it to Charlie Dixon for a touchdown.
Charlie just rumbles across the goal line for another Callaway Cavalier touchdown. Makes the score 25-3 now with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, nice play right there. Nice physical run there by Charlie Dixon. And it looks like we're going to get a taunting penalty probably. Callaway players jawing back and forth with the Stars Mills guys. And And Coach Wiggins picks him up. That's a learning moment. You don't want to give him a free 15 yards when the games start to matter.
All right, and it looks like Hunter Williamson in to kick. Nope, I'm sorry. That is Hunter. Hunter's in to kick the extra point now. Try to make this thing 26-3.
Make this and get your starters out. Let those young guys take over there in the fourth quarter. And, yeah, taunting on Callaway. And definitely a coachable moment right there for Coach Wiggins, young guy. You know, just losing a little bit of composure. And that's one thing that we've always talked about too, Shane, with the culture that Coach Wiggins has built. That's one thing he really doesn't like to do is you don't see him, you know, running up the score, scoring 70 points on a team. You don't see him, you know, a lot of times the players leaping into the end zone and all that stuff. He's, you know, score, give the ball to the official, and come celebrate with your teammates. And that's one of the reasons Coach Wiggins is just really respected in the coaching communities. I saw an article, too, Shane, you may have read the same one, where Coach Wiggins is one of the longest tenured coaches in the state of Georgia. I think he was ranked 8th in the state, being how long he's been at the program.
All right, so this is a 35-yard extra point attempt.
What happened?
I'm not sure what happened right here.
Official timeout. I don't understand all the hand signals, but I think it's his fault. Ref says it's his bad. We will attempt the extra point again.
All right, there's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's
got
up,
a chance.
got the distance, and it is good.
He's got it. Good kick right there.
So Hunter Williamson with the 35-yard extra point puts the Cavaliers up 26-3 with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We will take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
It is the bottom line event at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange here. We have $4,000 off all in-stock 2018 Rogues, $5,000 off all in-stock 2018 Altimas. How about $10,000 off all in-stock 2018 Titans? Don't forget that the Titan comes with a 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Come see me at Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway, or you can visit us where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com.
Talking with Perry Prather here from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, I know that some people out there might find themselves without a pharmacist, or maybe their pharmacy has done something else and they're not available to them anymore, and they've got to make some decisions. And y'all really work hard to earn people's business.
If you find yourself needing a pharmacy home, and we're one of the few last independents available out there, and we treat you like family. We'd love to have you earn your business. Come in. All of our pharmacists are from here in LaGrange. Probably most of us all grew up in LaGrange. If you looking for a pharmacy, we'd love to have you. We deliver. We can cater to you. If you're having trouble taking your medicine, we have packaging available. Several options on that to help organize your medicine, sync programs to help get your medicine for you when you need it without running out. And we also deliver. So with those things available, just give us a shot. Come by and give us a chance to earn your business.
Come see your hometown pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing. Holmes Pharmacy, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Alrighty, on third down, second down and 3. Nothing doing there for the Panthers. Quarterback tries to keep it off the right side. And number 74, Chauncey Bradford, comes in and makes a tackle. And that's going to end the third quarter. Andrew, Cavaliers on top 26-3. A lot of new faces out there, a lot of new numbers out there right now.
Yep.
So let's take another quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan Moosemap, General Manager at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika, Alabama. I want to say hello to all my friends in Roanoke, Lafayette, Valley, Wadley, LaGrange, Opelika, Franklin, Pine Mountain, Lynette, Auburn, Dadeville, and West Point. At Glenn Smith, we have Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, Tahoes, Yukons, Camaros, and a huge selection of the all-new Buick lineup. You can choose from over 400 new and pre-owned vehicles. Come see why so many folks are buying from Glenn Smith every day. Massive selection, certified service, and giant discounts. Check us out online at glennsmith.com. You can see pictures and videos of every vehicle in stock. Prices and discounts are clearly displayed. You can do a credit app online and get pre-approved before you get here. And you can even schedule service online. Make the short drive to Opelika, Alabama and see for yourself. The moose is loose, y'all, at Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're doing business in Opelika, Alabama. Y'all come see me and get ready to smile.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, back here live in Fayetteville, Georgia at Stars Mill High School, home of the Stars Mill Panthers. Let's see. Looks like we're about to start the fourth quarter here. Cavaliers on top 26-3. And that was kind of unusual there. Both head coaches met out at midfield with the head referee. Not sure what was said about that.
Wonder if they're trying to shorten the quarter maybe. Something like that. We thought for a second it looked like they were maybe going to call the game. But, you know, both teams coming out here, Callaway coming up all the way from LaGrange, too. They probably wanted to get their 4 quarters in before they head back. Well, while we have a break in the action, once again, we want to recognize our new sponsor, Eagle 102.3, Callaway Football, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. And also our other sponsors, Holmes Pharmacy, Kia of LaGrange, Rob and Joel Upchurch, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Nissan of LaGrange, and State Farm agent Matt Orr. Once again, thank you for your sponsorship and helping Coleman and everyone here at Eagle 102.3, Eagle Sports, bring you high school football on Friday nights.
No doubt about it. Without those sponsors, Andrew, you probably wouldn't be able to do this, so we definitely appreciate that.
We couldn't.
All right, looks like we're finally going to start the fourth here, 26-3.
3rd and 3 right here.
Here comes the Panthers to the line, and it's just a
I think he's going to pick it up.
Sweep to number 8 off the left side. And he gets all the way out across midfield down inside Callaway territory to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice 30-yard gain right there by Stars Mill. And I tell you what, Stars Mill hasn't gained a whole lot on offense tonight. They've had 2 really nice runs. But other than that, Callaway's done a pretty good job of bottling up. You know, they averaged 297 yards a game last year, so I'm kind of curious to see where they finish at tonight.
I don't know if Coach Wiggins is going to release any stats off the scrimmage.
Secret.
11:40 to go here in the game. Looks like Stars Mill going to a third quarterback. Looks like number 10, Ryan Coaches.
There's the trap play off right side.
Give to the tailback. And he's tackled by number 31 for the Cavaliers. And that's Ladarius Williams, sophomore.
So it brings up a 2nd and 7 for the Panther offense. And the young Cavaliers are in the game on defense and still playing just as hard, still staying. I think the defense tonight's done a really good job, Shane, of staying at home outside of those 2 counter plays. They kind of ate them up. I think the defense overall tonight's been kind of the most impressive unit to me. You know, and it's like we talked about, kind of maybe looking at that 5-year trend for Coach Hubbard and his defense.
Again, there's a fullback dive right there, and they give it to big number 23.
Left side. Thought they got it. Little early jump there, but big run by the fullback at the middle, bring up a first down at the Callaway 26-yard line.
That first down is sponsored by Delta Community Credit Union.
See if the Cavs, see if the younger Cavs here can
keep them out of the end zone.
Keep them out of the end zone. Here's 1st and 10. There's a snap. And there's that counter.
Good job of staying at home.
But you know, they blowed it up front,
yeah.
So they didn't have time.
Didn't have time for that play to set up. And that's one thing, too, whenever you're bigger, faster, stronger than your opposition, is you can kind of start imposing your will on the other team. And it's like we talked about, the wing tee and any of those option sets are normally going to have a lot of undersized offensive linemen. So Callaway's doing a good job of getting in the backfield tonight.
Here's a snap. There's a
counter
give.
To the right side. Good job.
And that's
good
Charlie
job.
Dixon right there coming over from his linebacker position, making the play.
Yeah, he met him and drove him back. I mean, the minute he wrapped him up, Shane, he wasn't going anywhere. So brings up about a 3rd and a long 8 for the Stars Mill offense. Well inside field goal range for sure for them. So we'll see what they elect to do.
Field goal. 3rd down and 9 right here. There's a snap, give to the fullback, and he gets about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Bring up about a 4th and 4.
And so they're calling on the big leg here, number 38, Michael Lance. Obviously, he has the leg. And this will be a 38-yard field goal.
Who we got in there holding the kick for Stars Mill? Looks like number 4, Hunter Lawson, the original starting quarterback, is going to be holding the kick once again. Kicker's been impressive tonight for Stars Mill.
There's a snap, the hold, the kick.
Yeah, that's right down the middle.
Man, it's pretty.
Well, about 8:10 left in the 4th quarter. Callaway leads 26-6 over Stars Mill, Shane.
All right, let's take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle 96.9.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All righty, 26-6 to score here in Fayetteville, Georgia. And I'm not sure what we've got going on. Why do we not have? Okay, so we've got
I think
two.
We're just working on staying in your lane, and then
we got two return guys.
It's them two. We're up
11 on 2 right here.
That's what they were talking about, is we only could play with 2 players now, and they got 11.
And
good kick.
Again, he kicks it into the end zone.
Man, that guy can – that's a weapon right there. I mean, if you can constantly kick the ball out of the end zone, I mean, your team – does it start on the 30 in GHSA, or do they start on the 20? I didn't know I didn't notice that last year, or don't remember.
It's like the 30.
So, still, if you can make your opposition have to drive 70 yards downfield every drive, I mean, that's all you can ask for. And I don't know about you, Shane, but that breeze, that feels phenomenal right now.
And here comes Bryce and the quarterback.
Bryce
and
Curie,
looks like you've got Bryson at quarterback.
Very good baseball player.
And you've got a freshman, Kier Jackson, in at fullback right there. And there's a toss to number 28. He's got some room off the right side.
To break one tackle. Picks up the first down, too. Impressive
run. And that's Jalen Shepard.
Jalen Shepard, nice run. Took a toss and it was a little high on the pitch, but he was able to catch it and able to pick up about 11 yards for the first down. So, good start right there. And like I said, Bryce Curian plays baseball for Coach Hubbard. He was a very key part of that Final Four run they had this past season. So, really good athlete.
All right. First down from the Callaway 40. There's a snap. They give to the tailback again up the middle.
I like how he hits the hole.
And actually that is that 26 or 28? 26. Quindarius Redding, freshman.
Bryce Curry, the quarterback, hands off to Quindarius Redding, number 26.
Quindarius Redding, and like I said, he hit the hole really hard. Good physical run, brings up a 2nd and 5.
I have to give my daughter a shout out. She's going to be 6 years old Saturday, Andrew.
Oh my gosh, you're getting old, Shane.
Yeah, yes I am. And she's got her friend Ada spending the night, so I have to tell them, you guys got about 30 minutes and you better be in the bed. On 2nd down and 5 right there.
Late flag.
Number 41, Travion Cole, takes it off the left side. Would have been enough for the first down.
Defensive holding. That's face mask. Okay. I was a little confused there. All right, face mask in Stars Mill. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. That'll take the ball inside of Stars Mill territory. Never mind, it's a hold. Once again, that's a very late flag behind the play. I don't even know what the point of calling that is, but nonetheless, if that's going to be consistently called this year, Coach Wiggins and all of them definitely going to have to make sure that our guys are not holding behind the play, because like we've seen today, Shane, it can mess you up too, especially if you're behind a really, really big play.
All right, let's see what we do right here. I formation. Again, give to the tailback.
Oh,
number
my goodness.
41. He's got a huge hole off the right side, and he gets about 15 on the play. He's taken down at the 43.
What a run. Who was that?
Of Stars Mill. And that is Travion Cole.
Travion Cole. Bear with us.
Freshman.
Fans back at home. We're going to get this roster down, I promise. We're a lot of new faces in there right now for the Cavaliers, but that run sets the Cavaliers up 1st and 10 from the Stars Mill 43-yard line.
All right, Bryce up to the line now. There's a snap. Give to the tailback right there, and that's number 24. That's another freshman. He makes a cut, and then he just rumbles down the field, and it would have been a 43-yard touchdown catch.
But it looks
like number 15, Sadarian Shealy, had a little extracurricular going on right there.
Yeah, and that's.
But that was another freshman right there, Kier Jackson.
Incredible run by Jackson, and you saw his acceleration too when he got into the open field. It looked like he was going to be tackled, and they just turned on the jets and was able to get away from his tackler. Do not like this call. That was about 10 yards behind the play that hold was, and That's incredible.
Well, this has been the longest 6 minutes of running clock I have ever seen.
I know it's.
I don't think they're doing the running clock now.
They might not be. It's
I think that's what the talk was about.
They're scrimmaging. They're trying to learn. Everybody's trying to get in the feel of things, but definitely got to clean up these holds.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5 now. Bryce to the line. And it looks like we've got about 8 seconds on the play clock. There's a snap. There's the give. And he fumbles the football.
I think was he down?
And Stars Mill recovers at the Stars Mill 41-yard line. And that clock stopped again. 5:27 to go now here in the ball game.
Yeah, and you go from 42-yard touchdown to go up 32-6 to now you're fumbling, turn the ball over. So we've had some big-time plays wiped out tonight with some penalties, so definitely got to work on that.
All right, here comes the Panthers to the line now. 5:18 to go. And they're going to go out of the wing right here. There's a snap. Quarterback rolls to his right. Wants to throw. He's got a man. Good throw and catch right there to number 25 for the Panthers, Ben Bodney.
Picks up a 1st down. About a 15-yard gain on the bootleg pass. So about 4. Yeah, you're right, Shane. Moving clocks. I don't know what the point of that was, to stop the clock. They just broke the huddle with. Oh, never mind.
They broke it with 10.
I thought they broke it and he was coming off.
There's the snap. He wants to throw again. Throws a fade.
Good defense. Who was that?
It was there. That was a catchable ball there.
He knew it, too, right after it bounced off his hands. Is that 31?
31 and 37 for the Cavaliers right there, pursuing the football. That's Ladarius Williams and Elliott Smith.
Great defense on the play.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Panthers to the line. One receiver split way out to the left. Going to be a buck sweep to the left side. There's a snap dive up the middle.
Yeah, nice fullback trap back
Number
inside.
25 right there, Ben Bodney again.
It's about another 4 yards, so bring up a 3rd and a long 6 for Stars Mill. Shoot, with the way they're kicking, though, they're back in field goal range.
Yeah, I'd like to see him kick another long field goal.
Yeah, kick one from here, too.
Might get the chance right here.
The defense got to stay at home, and wouldn't be shocked if Stars Mill goes back to the air right here. Maybe try to get the quarterback on the edge again. Right-handed quarterback, though, you're probably not going to roll him to the left.
There's a snap. Again, they give
it
to the fullback. He gets about 3, maybe 4. So going to bring up 4th down, 1, maybe 2. Are they going to try a long field goal?
With it being a 20-point game, I wouldn't be shocked if they just go for it here.
And they'll go. I wanted to see the kid get a shot from right there.
Yeah. Well, right here, Shane, if I was betting, man, 4th and 2, you're going to see that power toss, and you're probably going to see it to the short side.
All right, here's the Panthers to the line. 3 minutes to go. There's a snap, give to the fullback, and he got the 1st down.
Yep. Big 1st down on the Callaway 35-yard line. 3:08 left in the 4th quarter. Second team defense, though, and a lot of these JV guys have been playing tough. I mean, Stars Mill definitely hasn't been able to run the football any type of consistency against them.
Probably bust one for 35 right here.
Yeah, I'll probably ruin it for him here.
All right, there's a snap.
Huge.
Give to the tailback. He bounces it off the right side out of bounds at around the 31. And And the clock continues to roll, 2:39.
2nd and 5 for the Panther offense. Tell you what, number 15 is a tiny kid for Starsville.
That 79 is not tiny.
No, not at all. Going back to that wing set, Shane.
And there's a snap. Again, and give to the fullback. And good job right there by the Cavalier defensive front, number 64, Caden Prather.
Yeah, good job by Caden staying at home, stopping him for no gain, so it brings up a 3rd and 4 situation. But we know this is probably 2-down territory for Stars Mill, so they're just trying to get anywhere close to that 1st down marker here to give them a better shot on 4th.
All right, 3rd down and 4, so again, we might see a long field goal again.
Shot to the air.
Throw it. Got a quick slant across the middle.
Intercepted. We might have a pick 6 right here, Shane.
Intercepted by number 14
I think
for
we're
the
gonna have
Cavaliers.
A pick 6.
And that is, says Commandre Bray, but I don't think that Commandre Bray is out there tonight.
This white hat's been loving these flags. Let's see what we got here.
44, I'm sorry, for the Cavs. And that's Cameron Smith, freshman.
Cameron Smith, good pick. Good job of staying at home off the tip drill. What do we have?
1:47 to go here in the game. 26-6 your score. Cavaliers with an interception down around the 20-yard line of Callaway. And for right now, it was returned all the way up to the Stars Mill 30-yard line.
Well, you can't get too mad. The defense really isn't out there blocking like those offensive guys, so you can't fault them for the effort, but looks like they got someone in the back on the return, of course.
All right, let's see where they take it back to.
Wow. You go from being 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line of Stars Mill, and now it looks like you're going to be 1st and 10 from the Callaway 40-yard line. 147 here. You're definitely going to see Callaway just run the football here, get them on the bus, get ready to go back to the school, and you got 2 weeks to clean up some of these mistakes and get ready for Opelika, Shane.
No doubt about it. Victory formation for the Cavs.
What do they do? A fake victory? Just throw. Nah. Can't do that here. What's the hold-up?
There's a snap, and there's a knee by Bryce. And they're going to have to snap it again. 26-6. Andrew's going to be the final here for the Callaway Cavaliers pre-season opener.
Yep.
Before we start the 18-19 season. Tell you what, a lot of big bodies out there for Callaway, a lot of kids that can make explosive plays on offense.
Yeah, and hats off for Coach Wiggins for scheduling a scrimmage against a big-time opponent, 5A school. You know, 5A's 5A, and you're playing a team that went 11-2 last year to the quarterfinals in 5A, and you just came into their house and beat them by 20 points. A very impressive start to the season for the Cavaliers.
All right, well, that's going to do it. They're going to shake hands, line up. 26-6 the final. We'll take a quick break, come back, wrap it up. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network, 96.9.
Hey, it's TLDD. Parrish here with Keela Grange. Big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff the Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax second title. See Kia LaGrange. Complete details.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, welcome back, everybody, live here in Fayetteville, Georgia, as your Callaway Cavaliers have defeated the Stars Mill Panthers by a score of 26-6. Some big-time plays in the running game, the passing game. Defense has done what they always do, but, Shane, the big part about a scrimmage is learning what you need to work on going into that regular season. And I tell you what, Coach Wiggins is probably going to have half a notebook full by in the morning of things they got to get better at before we play 6A Opelika in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I was just trying to think back over the years, and, I can't remember a great preseason game that we did, where there wasn't any penalties or nothing like that.
No, you want to get them all out of the way here for sure.
I think the main thing, here tonight was the effort was there. The kids played hard the whole time. They did get backed up. The defense did get backed up, down there close to their goal line a couple of times, and they answered the call. No touchdown. You didn't give up a touchdown. So, on the defensive side, you can't be too mad at the kids. But obviously, like you said, Coach Wiggins, Coach Napier, Coach Hubbard, those guys will find some things to coach these kids up with. And, like you said, in 2 weeks, man, they're gonna line up, and they're gonna be Opelika High School over there on the other side. 100+ kids dressed out, 6A Alabama powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
There's been some great talent coming out of Opelika. One comes right off the top of my head, Corey Grant.
Yeah.
Corey Grant played over there, and he was playing last night.
Jake Bentley for South Carolina played football for Opelika too, and their big-time program. And one thing you love about it is like we said before going to the break, you come up here to Stars Mill, 5A school in GHSA, tough region, made it to the state quarterfinal in this division last year, and you just came to their house and ones on ones and beat them 20 by 20 points on their own field. And hats off to Callaway for going on the road, because like we talked about in the pregame, we've ever since Coach Wiggins has been at Callaway, this game's been at Hendricks Field in Hogansville. So hats off to them for going on the road and playing a big-time opponent and coming up with a big-time win in the Jamboree game.
No doubt about that. All right, Andrew, I guess that'll do it for this week. We'll get one final Friday off, and then you'll get a Friday off. I won't. I got 3 kids, so I don't get any Fridays off. But we'll be back in 2 weeks, and I think that first one is 102.3.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 7:30 kickoff. We'll go live at 7 o'clock over there at Callaway Stadium.
Yep.
Should be
a big-time atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Get there early.
Opelika is going to travel well.
Yeah, right down the street. So, and you're starting out the season, against 4 teams that are really close to you in LaGrange, Troop, and Opelika. So it'll be a big-time atmosphere for sure. And before we say goodbye tonight, just once again saying thank you to our sponsors, Holmes Pharmacy, Kia of LaGrange, Rob and Joel Upchurch, Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Nissan of LaGrange, State Farm Agent Matt Orr, and finally also want to welcome our newest sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. And once again, thanks to all of our sponsors and who allow us to bring Callaway Cavalier football to you. So, Shane.
All right. Cavs on top, 26-6 for Andrew Caraway. I'm Shane Andrews. This has been Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network, 96.9.
Peace.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, Visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Wish each and every student a very happy school year. I also want to thank all of the instructors and faculty for their incredible work that they do in shaping the minds of our future generations. What you do on a daily basis deserves incredible recognition. On behalf of Nissan of LaGrange, have a great school year.